Okay. So today we're talking about a big old raptor, not like a dinosaur, like a bird of prey. This is it's 48 feet tall. It's an Arabian. Yeah, it's Middle East, Arabian fairy tale and sailors' folklore.
Told to pick up 7-ton African elephants.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Roc Bird.
Not Dwayne the Rock
Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. The Roc Bird. Now, today on thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cryptid Crisis. Now, this creature is literally not real. This creature is mythology.
There's no way it could be.
Because
there wouldn't be a cave or anything that it could stay in.
No, also...
And there wouldn't be a tree that could support it, so...
There's nothing that it can eat.
There's no way it's real. It would eat elephants.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's kind of unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, today, as usual, we will see how they would fare in the real world. Mm-hmm. Now let's start taking it down and talking about how terrible it would do in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Humans would have killed it by now.
Oh yeah.
Humans would have got some guns and shot it by now.
We wouldn't be able to support it. Well, the environment wouldn't be able to support very many, especially in the Arabian countries. So, there would only be a few, if any, which we would have hunted down and sold, like snake oil or something.
Mm-hmm. Also, there are not enough elephants for that thing to eat.
No,
There's literally just not.
It would probably need like 10 for just one meal.
Yeah. But besides the point, also, it's said to like attack ships and steal cattle off ships.
Mm-hmm.
How would it be able to carry an entire cattle?
Right, because the raptors, they pretty much like land on the prey like in midair, and then they grab it. So exactly. There was no way it wouldn't just smash the ship, so they wouldn't have encounters of it.
Exactly. And so it just doesn't make any sense. But we're not here to talk about how it doesn't make sense. We are here to see how it would fare in the real world. Anyway, why don't we start it off with, how do you think it would hunt?
What do you mean?
No.
It would hunt like an eagle or a hawk.
Now, but because of its size, do you think that would change how it hunts?
Well, I don't think so, because it would still be in the same family of it, and it looks like it's in the same family. It would fly at a high altitude, and then just dive bomb its prey, smash into it, and then rip it out of the air.
That is true, but I have a feeling that if it's going for elephants, I have a feeling that it might...
Mm-hmm. It would be more like an eagle hunting a snake.
Mm-hmm. But I have a feeling that it would dive bomb as much, but more like glide towards its prey. Because I don't know how well you can maneuver that body to go straight down. Because I'm sure it would curve because of the giant wingspan of 48 feet. Now...
No, that's not even the wingspan. That's the entire size.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, I have a feeling that if it comes down, it wants to land sort of like an eagle, putting its feet out front, then just swiping.
Yeah.
Instead of dive bombing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like snatching the elephant by the easier to grab on parts like the stomach or the
Well, it's shown grabbing the back, and I imagine it. Well, because elephants are tough, and if it has giant talons, it can stick into it, and it probably won't rip it out because it's an elephant.
True. How do you think it like lives? Where do you think it would live?
I have no idea. There would have to be like a giant tree or something. Because even eagle nests and stuff like that are giant.
Yes, true. Now, I have a feeling that this bird, if it was real and if it was able to avoid humans that much, would probably have to live on an island, like a really small island around the Arabian Seas.
If it used,
or lived in like a waterlogged cave or something.
Yeah, if it made nests, it would need to use like entire trees.
It would have to, yeah.
So, yeah, this is really, but it's just a fairy tale.
Of course, but I think it would live in caves underwater. I think that's like the most.
That's fair, but they don't really dive, and they don't really, I don't know, do anything else.
So I think honestly, it would probably have to. No, but here's the problem. I'm trying to think like the most realistic thing. Like, because there is no giant tree. There is no.
Yeah.
No.
And even like the tall ones, like redwoods, first of all, they don't grow and they're just tall. They're not wide.
Although I'm not really sure how much, like, in Arabia, do you think there's like a bunch of like land where there's just no civilization?
Oh, I don't know. It's a lot of plains, but they still pretty much settle close to rivers because they're not as advanced as us.
Now, let's remember though that this thing is Arabia is part of Africa.
Yes.
Or, sorry, not Africa. Asia. And so if it could still be living in an Asian country. Heck, for all we know, it could be living in China or there. But how fast do you think this thing could move around?
I don't know because eagles and hawks and stuff can reach like I think it's like 110 miles an hour.
Faster than a race car?
Well, not necessarily, but because those things hit up to like 200.
Yeah. But honestly, I have a feeling that this bird would not move too very fast because of how much it weighs. Also, if it carried literal elephants, there's no way it can move that fast.
No, it couldn't. But they move that fast when they're like attacking prey, when they're charging prey.
Yeah.
So they don't fly at a steady rate of that.
Now, how intelligent do you think these creatures would be?
Well, fairly intelligent, I would say. They're at least intelligent enough to like know how to hunt this prey because it's an elephant. And if they mess up, then yeah, it's gonna
probably be killed by stampede of elephants.
Yes, because they can. If it tries to like land or something, then lots of elephants will come and kill it.
But I have a feeling that this creature is definitely not like as smart as a dolphin or a Jersey devil.
Yeah.
But
no, Jersey devils are stupid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot how intelligent it is. Yeah, it was stupid. But this creature is probably one of the more intelligent ones we have to talk about. But it's definitely not the most intelligent.
It's not like other cryptids either, like Bigfoot or something, which is an ape, which is very close to humans.
Which is very, honestly, Bigfoot could be just like the last living relative of the Neanderthals.
Well, the species before Homo sapiens.
But anyway, Bing Bang Boom, this creature is definitely not real, but it seems to be quite intelligent. I'm not really sure how intelligent birds of prey are, though. Are they?
Birds of prey are very intelligent.
Okay, well, this is definitely a bird of prey, so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it would have any... Oh, God, I don't even know why I'm asking this question, but
Oh.
do you think it would have any natural predators?
No. No.
Not even humans could take this thing. It would take, like, 5 of us, and nets and guns and stuff. Now, is, that one Firebird from Godzilla based off this?
The big old, like, pterodon thing?
Yeah.
I believe so.
That would make sense.
But it's a giant, it's a dinosaur, it's not just, yeah.
There should be like a
But it's still, I don't know, because that's the thing, is it's like, because, like, the pterodons and, like, the pterodactyls, those existed with, like, velociraptors and stuff like that. Which, so, and velociraptors were more like ostriches. So I think the pterodons I think the pterodons just species and, like, genus is extinct. But we still have the raptors. So, but it would be weird to see wingless, well, pretty much just dragons.
Yeah, it really would be.
Yeah.
Now, again, we're kind of straying far from the pomegranate tree a bit, but it's fine. Got to talk about Godzilla a little bit. Now, there's another question I wanted to ask, but I just lost it. Hold on, let me look at the script. Oh yeah. So, do you think this creature could have existed? Do you think it could have, like, a long time ago?
Probably not as big,
but, like,
because not even, like, something like the megalodon was this big.
And that was a sea creature, and sea creatures are just
sea
insane.
Creatures are giant
and insane.
But
honestly, in my opinion, because, like, the dinosaurs were huge because of the high oxygen levels, and giant birds and giant snakes were not like too crazy to think about. So
no, I mean there were like giant scorpions and centipedes and stuff, and there still are giant centipedes.
Yeah, don't put that in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could have definitely existed in my opinion. I don't know, but, like, again, like you said, not as big. Maybe like 38 feet or
probably more like 24 or like to 30.
But it definitely did not hunt elephants.
No, it wouldn't have. Probably
like giant bugs or something.
Probably like buffalo or something at most.
Or giant bugs.
Yeah.
Or giant snakes. Actually,
yeah, if it was prehistoric,
kind of
maybe something like. Well, it's in, like, the Asia and, like, African area, so it could have hunted giant centipedes.
Definitely, because weren't all the continents part of, like, a giant continent?
Well, yeah, Pangaea,
the supercontinent. Yeah. I just realized there's no continents on any other planets.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you can't really separate them.
Don't stray far from the pomegranate tree.
Sorry.
But yeah, so there was, like, it was like Mechia or whatever, and then Pangaea, and now what we have today. Which I don't think we have a name for, but we probably will in the future.
No, we have just a bunch of mini continents.
When it splits even more.
Yeah.
Which we won't live for, but we can pretend.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, China keeps sending up rockets by accident. It might happen.
The accident?
No, it was like an accident.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah, they accidentally sent a rocket up to space and it could have hit a country.
That's not good.
And probably, like, wiped out a city. But that's fine.
Well, I think that's pretty much the end.
For the rock bird.
Yeah.
Very fun talking with you today.
And while we were doing this episode, I had an idea. I would like to do the Norse Jormungandr.
I have no idea what that is, so we'll have to look at Wikipedia. Our sources.
Our sources. It's a big old sea monster that looks like it came from Subnautica.
Well, I'm pretty sure next episode we might want to try doing the Wendigo. might be
the Wendigo or the Kappa.
We've been talking about the Kappa for a long time, but anyway, yeah, this has been...
Kappas has always been one of my favorite.
Yeah, we already got the Jersey Devil, which is my favorite, so... Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Cryptid Crisis. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you...
Unless you're watching this at midnight, which, yeah.
That's like a lot of rest of day, honestly. I mean, like, this isn't really... I don't know. But anyway... actually, if you want to recommend something, then put it in the comment section.
Yup.
Alright, bye.